Hey guys, oh, did not mean to grab Alpha Omega. Okay, Ev views here. Today we got a special one. We got Call of Duty Zombies all Treyarch map tier list. This one's super special to me. I love Call of Duty Zombies. There's some amazing maps here. The maps in Call of Duty Zombies are just all so distinct. They're all like their own little game, pretty much. Like, oh my God, Call of Duty Zombies, my favorite game. If you haven't seen my video about my favorite games, Call of Duty, my favorite game. Call of Duty Zombies, my favorite mode in that game. So, it's the best of the best, in my opinion. Anyway, let's dive in. Nocturne Toten. Uh, Nocturne Toten. I mean, it started everything. I could not put it in F no matter what, just because it started everything. And D, I mean, like, it started everything, like, a little bit of bias because of that, but, like, I feel like I have to go in C. Like, a very low C, but kind of have to go in C. Like, you can still play it a lot over and over again. And there's the remaster in the Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 1 too. And it's also in like a million other maps. It's just so iconic. Started everything. So good. C tier. Verrucht. Verrucht introduced a whole lot. We got perks, we got traps, we got power, we got a moving box. Dempsey introduced a lot of stuff. Um, Also, you start off like separate in this map, which is also a pretty cool thing that not many maps do. Actually, I don't know if any maps do. I think there's one. I can't remember which one, but I think oh yeah, Dead of the Night does that. But I don't think there's any other map that does that other than those two. So very cool, very creepy. Also with like super sprinters on this map in World at War, which is makes it harder, but they're kind of cool. So B tier, pretty much just a better knocked. I've played this map so much. Love this map. Used to be one of my favorites. Shinonuma. Oh, I have a lot to say about Shinonuma. It's personally my least favorite Call of Duty zombie map. I would rather play Transit than this map. Spoiler alert, I don't like Transit. Who does? Um, yeah, also this is my personal ranking, not what I think is the best maps, but what I like personally. Um, yeah, so Shinonuma. But also I am gonna include things like if it introduced something really important, then it does give it some points, or if like one aspect is really good, then I'll still give it some points, if that makes sense, even if I don't like it much. But Sashinuma, it's just so boring. Nothing to do on this map. It's just multiple open areas with perks and the Wonder Waff, which is kind of cool. Did introduce the Wonder Waff and Dog Rounds, so those are both pretty cool staples of the franchise. Also introduced Ultimates. That's a pretty big staple. Introduced a lot, but personally, I just think it's so boring. Like there's just like when I think of maps to play, there's nothing other than the song and the flogger. There's not a single thing that makes me want to play this map more than any other map. Like if I want to just sit, chill, and survive, I could play Ascension, Kino, Nocturne Toten, Verrucht, like the Giant. So Shionema, mm, it does still have some good aspects, I will say. Like there's like it's not like it's just boring. Like it's not atrocious. It's just kind of boring. There's some worse ones. I will put it in D. Okay. I mean actually no, there's some maps I would play Shionima over. There's Vanguard, but Vanguard is not on this list actually. So actually, yeah, in that case, I will put it in F tier. I'm sorry for if there's any Shionima lovers, but I just personally am not a fan. Darius, on the other hand, Darius, goaded, absolutely goaded. Kino versus Darius. I'm picking Darius every day of the week. Also, there's a giant on here because I'll go ahead and put that next to it. No, a giant is not on here. Okay. Darius introduced Pack a Punch. That's about, I think, like the only thing. Also introduced Easter eggs. It has like the first real Easter egg. Um, those are both huge, monumental staples in the franchise. Love this map. It is probably the best survival map in my opinion. Like a map without a real Easter egg, other than maybe Call of Duty. But Call of Duty does have an Easter egg, so yeah, love Reese. If I just want to sit, chill, survive, get to some high rounds without, like spending an hour to set up, build like five staffs. I don't know why I said five, I'm gonna say four. But if I don't want to have to do all that stuff, just want to hop in, survive, then I play Reese most of the time. Darius slash Vagiant. Actually, I meant to say Vagiant. Like, I don't think I've actually played a single game of OG Darius because I got Vagiant. So and I like with Giant a lot. So I never like felt a need to get Doris, but I'm just ranking it as a Giant. So Kino, we got Kino. Like I said, Doris is better, but Kino pretty good. It's not the greatest zombies map of all time, like Silencer says, but it's pretty good. But most iconic map of all time, yeah, probably. Uh, A or B, probably B, right above Verrucht, but hardly above Verrucht. Um, Kino, nice, open, easy. The starting map on Black Ops 1, many people's first introduction to the franchise, at least for zombies. Um, yeah, it's just very simple, very basic, but like very, very good layout, but kind of overrated. Like there's no flaws with the map really. There's nothing I dislike about the map, but there's nothing I dislike about Shino Numa either, you know? It's just there's not much that I love about the map, if that makes sense. There's the Thunder Gun. Uh, that's about it, really. The Thunder Gun and the layout are only like two reasons why I'd get on this map over other maps. Anyway, five. Five, bit of a controversial one. Sorry. You got JFK, Castro, Nixon, um, and Robert McNamara on this map. Great, great cast. Maybe one of the best casts. Top three, maybe. Such a good cast. Like so fun, so entertaining. Uh, Unfortunately, Wonder Weapon, not fun, not entertaining. Getting to high rounds, maybe if like you hate yourself, then maybe it's fun and entertaining. Um, but yeah, very hard map, but very fun map. Kind of like a cool, like creepy map. Like I feel like the atmosphere in this map really cool. You're in the Pentagon and you go into like a secret lab. Really, really cool. It's really hard though, and it's not the most replay value. It's not as good as Verrucht, but I'd still say it's B tier. Ascension. I love Ascension. In my opinion, Ascension is pretty much just like Kino but upgraded. That's also kind of how I think about the Giant. But this one is more like Kino because of a Thunder Gun. This one, it's like you take like a lot of the good aspects of Kino, good layout, the Thunder Gun. Um, that's about it really. And then you sprinkle in some more stuff. You got Gersh devices. You got Easter egg. This is like the first real Easter egg. Like Doris technically had it, and technically Kino does have an Easter egg too. But this one's like the first real like multi-step Easter egg, like first long, and you get a reward for it, like and there's lore in it. It's the first real Easter egg. And it's not a really good one. Does not carry the map by any means. I've only done it once because you need four people for it. But that had something. But yeah, like I said, good layout, lots of cool weapons, Gershes, um, Thunder Gun. Very fun, very fun. Big, big fan. I guess A tier. Call of the Dead. Love, 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 love Call of the Dead. Top of A tier. Actually, this might go top of B tier. Now I'm thinking about it because there's a lot of A tier maps, and I don't think it makes a cut. But anyway, Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead. Once again, like five. Great cast. You got a lot of cool, iconic horror movie actors. You got Freddy Krueger. You can play as Freddy Krueger. Like that's just awesome. Um, Really, really cool map. Cool layout. You got George. He's a fun little nuisance there to just stop you from camping and keep you on your toes. Really, really fun. Really fun with a friend too, just like running away from George and just screaming and stuff. Really, really fun time. Then eventually you get to a really high round. Then you kill George multiple times. You get Perkaholic. Oh my God. Great, great map. Love this map. And the layout's good. You got two wonder weapons, which are unfortunately both bad, but they're fun. They're both pretty bad. This map is impossible to get to round 100. Maybe actually, I think if you're playing multiplayer, you can, but solo, I know it is impossible. So there's that. But very fun map. Also, the Easter egg. The Easter egg's good. Easter egg's really fun, pretty funny too, with all the dialogue from Ultimus in the vault. And you get a really cool reward. You get a permanent reward on this one. You get the Wonder Waff from now on every game after, I think. You get a Wonder Waff instead of Death Machines when you kill George. So that's pretty cool. You get a permanent reward. But yeah, great Easter egg. Also, there's two of them. There's solo and there's multiplayer. Very glad you can do it solo because I play most of my zombies solo or with two people. So four people Easter eggs if the Easter egg is good, but it's 4 people, that's a lot of points down. You're gonna notice soon, especially right now with Shangri-La. Shangri-La, very hard. Cool on in. Uh, Pretty good layout. Very crammed, but adds to the challenge. Easter egg, it is pretty fun, I gotta say. But once again, 4 people, not fun. Not fun getting 4 people to play Shangri-La. Um, yeah, only done it once, but it's a good map. Baby gun's a really cool gun, and it's a good challenge. And I'm trying to think of other things to say about it. That's about it. The traps are cool. The monkeys that take your power ups, and you can time it well and switch your power ups. That's pretty cool. So I have to say it goes right above Knocked in C tier. I have a friend though, he fucking hates it. Sorry. Frickin' hates this map. Sorry. He does not like this map. This map is that's like maybe the most overhated map in my opinion, Shangri-La. Oh no, actually, that's the Bonoshima and Blood of a Dead. You'll see. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Moon. Moon. Love Moon. I love Moon so much. Moon is such a fun, good, iconic map. Has like a really nice, like has like almost like a Blundell style Easter egg, you know? Like the other maps, they have good Easter eggs. Ascension, Shangri-La, their Easter eggs, fair something. Call of the Dead, but they're all pretty short. Moon feels like the first like complicated and like long Blundell style Easter egg, even though I don't think it's Blundell. It's not Blundell. But Blundell, he made all the Black Ops 3 maps, by the way, and Origins and Mob of the Dead. That's what I mean. But yeah, so first like really cool, like my personal favorite style of Easter eggs. I tend to prefer the Blundell style of Easter eggs to the Zelensky ones. They're still good, but they're just like a lot like not as cool, I guess is the way to describe it, you know? It's like take this item here and like shoot it. That's kind of what all these eggs are. But but they're just not as entertaining to me. Like you don't really build like a bunch of stuff, and you don't like do that, don't boss fights, like nothing like that. Anyway, I'm getting really sidetracked. Moon, great map, really cool layout. You have Area 51. That's a really cool feature. This map, it is so close to being perfect in my opinion. It's great layout, great Easter egg, great music. The music, every single song. You even got Nightmare on this map by Avenged Sevenfold, just kind of in there for no apparent reason at all. You have to have you and a friend. One of you has to kill yourselves on one side of the map while your friend's on the other, and while both excavators are down, so you can't be revived. And then Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold will play. Like that's so random, but like it's so like it's just like it's random and like it's a really good song and they should have saved it. They should have made it like an easy song to get because of that. But like that kind of thing, I like those kind of Easter eggs that are just like there for no reason, but like they're still like really cool and funny. Like a fun fact, me and my friend, we got that song for the first time without knowing it even existed. Like I just died, or my friend just died, one of us died on the other side of the map, and then it started playing for no reason. And oh my god, we were so confused. And that's just like a really good like zombies memory for me. That sounded so cringe, but anyway, Moon so close to being perfect, has so many good things about it, but it has some major flaws that just drag it back so much. It could be maybe even like top 5 maps if these were just removed, if these were just cut. One, we got the perks on Area 51. There should not be perks there. And if there is perks there, there should be just one perk there. Or if there's multiple, they shouldn't switch out each time you go. And then it shouldn't be Jug. Out of all the perks, the one that you need is the one there. Like it should not be that way. That is just, oh my god. And then on top of that, you have the astronaut, which can take your Jug, which I like that you can take your perks. But when he takes your Jug and you have to like and then you go to Air 51 and it's quick revive, or not quick revive, it's speed cola, and then you have to go back to the moon, then go back there again, then buy, and then probably by all that time, if it's a really high round, you'd be dead by now, and it could completely mess up your Easter egg. And oh my god, that just makes me so mad. So many points are gone for that. And then the second thing, this one could have been fixed so easily. The RNG for the Easter egg. You guys, all of you who've played Moon and done the Easter egg, you knew what I was gonna say. You knew I was gonna say this. The RNG for the Easter egg is absurd, especially if you're solo, because you have to switch the Gershes and the QEDs out back and forth. Oh my God, that just ruins the Easter egg, honestly. Luckily, in Black Ops 3, you do have immolation, which can kind of, even with immolation, it's still like I played this map with 3 friends once, like me and 2 friends. I meant like the 3 of us, and I had immolation. It probably took about 2 or maybe even it took 3 immolations for us to get all the items because we were so unlucky for some reason. We were just all just spinning the box. And oh my God, I'm spending so much time on Moon, but like Moon, it could have been perfect. It could have been one of the best zombie maps of all time. But these flaws just drag it down so bad. So because of that, I still think it's A tier, but it's probably going to remain at the bottom of A tier. Okay, Black Ops 2, Transit. Are these survival maps on here? They are. Okay, so I'm gonna do transit and I'm gonna do survival maps. Okay, so transit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have to say much. Transit. Uh, it's one of the maps. It's a map, all right. But you got the bus. Like it, any of you have played. There's there's so much that I could talk about with transit and so many things that they're just wrong, just so wrong about it that it's just hurting my brain to think about what to say. All I'm gonna say is the Easter egg. It's not even horrible. At least Richtofen side is not horrible. Maxit side kind of weird, but oh my God, the jet gun and the pack a punch. If those 2 things were fixed and were normal and were viable and were properly designed, maybe it could go in here. Maybe even here, just because how chaotic and fun the map can be with friends. But those 2 things, especially pack. Oh my God, pack. I hate the way you get pack on this map so much. Oh my God, nothing makes me more mad than the way you get pack on this map. Anyway, it's F. You guys all expected it. Yeah. Survival maps. I'm gonna start with Bus Depot. My first ever map, actually. Yeah, it also gets F. The fact that I started this game with Bus Depot and Transit as my only 2 maps, and then I stuck with it long enough to become my favorite game of all time. That's kind of impressive, honestly. But yeah, Bus Depot. There's nothing really to do. I'd say it's the hardest map of all time, honestly. It's full time, definitely, without a doubt. But it's just not fun. You got that Remington wall by, and like it's just not a fun time. Maybe it's fun like to play if you only have like if your mom is gonna pick you up in like 15 minutes and you already have Black Ops 2 loaded, then maybe play a game of Bus Depot, sure. But then you could just play a game of multiplayer. So yeah, anyway, Bus Depot, not good, not good, not good, just boring. Farm, okay, so actually I went to a dentist today, and my dentist, her favorite map, we talked to I've never met this person in my life, but she started talking to me about like what I'm doing for school and stuff. And then I told her like game design, and then it eventually got off to where we were talking about zombies, and she plays zombies a lot. And she said one of her favorite maps is Farm, which that just reminded me of all that. I just thought that was a funny story. Shout out to that dentist, that Call of Duty Zombies fan dentist. That was a fun dentist appointment because of her. Anyway, Farm it's better than Bus Depot, but not much to do. Not much to do on Farm. Not much to do. You can stay right there. Town, on the other hand, Town kind of clutching up for these survival maps. Town, it goes in C tier. You got Pack, and you have Older Perks. Those 2 things alone make it just so much better than the other 2. And the layout, a lot better. And yeah, it's just pretty fun time. Above Knocked? Yeah, it's above Knocked. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Nuketown. Nuketown, I'd say D tier. It's not designed to be a zombie map. It's a multiplayer map, but it is pretty fun. The people don't like the perks that come on random rounds, but I think that's it's kind of fun, kind of like its own signature thing. I think that's kind of cool. But you don't have any wonder weapons that are unique. You have the ray gun Mark II if you have buried. You'll have the ray gun Mark II on this map, and a normal ray gun. But yeah, it's really really hard, especially at like really high rounds. But yeah, there's not much to say about this map. It's just Nuketown, but with zombies on it. It's not supposed to have zombies on it. It wasn't made to have zombies on it, except for in Black Ops 3, I guess, because of the mannequin Easter egg. I'm getting sidetracked again. This is why my videos end up being an hour, 15 minutes long. Oh, it's doing this again. Yep, does that a lot. Anyway, yeah, you can go there. Not much to say about Nuketown. Die Rise. Die Rise, while I don't think it's a good map, it is overhated. It is a fun map, I will say. It can be really fun at times. Easter egg, no, it cannot be fun at any time. But just surviving with a liquefier, training in the Buddha room, getting perkaholic from the jumping jacks, it can be a fun time. It can be a very fun time. Liquefier, maybe my favorite one weapon of all time, honestly. So if this didn't have a liquefier, it'd probably be F tier. But I love this liquefier. Love it so much. Zombies slip on the puddles. There's also a glitch, or I don't even know if it's a glitch or if it's intentional or what, where you shoot a billboard 10 times with it and then it unpatches it. That's just like that's another thing, like the thing on Moon, like Nightmare on Moon, where it's just so like random and like it's there, but like it's really cool and it's kind of there. I like that a lot. But yeah, not much to say about Die Rise again. You got the verticality. The elevators are a pain in the ass. Pain, big pain to get them to where you want to go. Especially waiting for them and waiting for the perks to come down, but you need a perk. That's a huge pain. But honestly, other than that, there's not like too many like overwhelming flaws other than that in the Easter egg of this map. I think it's pretty overhated. But yeah, the elevators and having to like wait for something to arrive to navigate the map correctly. It's not something that we've seen much, but we've seen it on two certain maps, and both of them were not received well. So yeah. But other than that, and other than Easter egg, there's not much. That's bad about it. You can stay there. Indeed. Mahaba put dead all the way up. Actually, not all the way up. Honestly, I do think Mahaba dead is a little overrated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that's gonna make some of you guys so mad. Some of you, people think Mahaba the bed. Ah, Mahaba the bed is what I just said. Ooh, that rhymed. Anyway, some people think Mob of the Dead is the best map of all time, and those people, I just can't agree with them honestly. I just can't. But it is a good map. Don't I'm debating between S tier, above Call of the Dead, and below Call of the Dead. I think above Call of the Dead, that's a good spot. The two of the Deads next to each other. Mob of the Dead is great. The Easter egg is okay. That's actually something I have to address real quick. The Easter egg, people love the Easter egg, but at the end of the day, it is just what two? No, free. It's free side Easter eggs. You got the acid get, the Hell's Retriever, and the spoon. It's just free side Easter eggs. And then once you do those free side Easter eggs, you do like 2 steps and then the Easter egg's over. Like the actual main Easter egg itself, taking out the things you have to get to start it, it's not much. It's really cool that you can fight at the end on the Golden Gate. That is really cool, I gotta say. And the storyline is also really cool. But it's kind of overrated Easter egg, honestly, because of that. But the map layout, phenomenal. Atmosphere, phenomenal. Um, the Wonder Weapon, the Acid Gat, Plunder Gat, so cool. One thing I also don't like about this map is having to build the plane every single time, especially on solo, running around, taking the gondola, like up and down from the docks, and then having to get that one at the docks. It's just so far away from the roof. Add so much time to your trip around the map to get all the parts. And having to do it every time you want to go to pack, it's just a little annoying, especially because you have to do it 4 times, three times for Easter egg. That's right. No, but actually, is another step of Easter egg. You have to go there 3 times, which nobody wants to do. Like no one's gonna want to do that. So the Easter egg is really overrated. But anyway, other than the Easter egg, other than the pack punch, kind of like Die Rise, honestly, kind of reminded me of Die Rise. Everything else is definitely not overrated. Those are the only two things that are a little overrated. It's not even that the plane is overrated. Nobody is like, oh, I love the plane. They're just like people like the plane, but people, no one likes building the plane. But yeah. Oh, it's not even like overrated. It's just not that great. And the Easter egg, it's there, but it's a bit overrated. And you need 2 people for it, which, like I said, I'm always gonna like the solo Easter eggs more. But for surviving, it's a great map. It's a great map. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I've been hating on it more than I've been loving on it here, but at the end of the day, it is top of A tier for me, and I love it. Anyway, Buried. Love Buried. Above Moon? No. Actually, I'm gonna put Moon above Derice real quick. Buried. Love Buried. Is Buried above Derice? No. Buried. Great map. Easter egg. You need 4 people, which I dislike a lot, especially nowadays. Like you're trying to get 4 people to do buried Easter egg. Oh my God. Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna do that unless you have 4 friends with the game who are all available at one time and the thing they want to do with that time together is play buried. Like nobody's gonna want to do that, you know? But anyway, Easter egg, it's pretty fun, I gotta say, it's quite fun. But you need 4 people, which just completely disqualifies it from being good in my mind, pretty much. Especially because it's on Black Ops 2 and not a newer game like Black Ops 3. Um, anyway, it's a really good map. So many things to build. Building, really cool. All different things to build, really cool. Leroy, awesome. All the things you can do with him, awesome. Uh, the Witch's Mansion, that's pretty cool. The atmosphere is really cool. The fact that you're in an underground ghost town, like a cowboy ghost town, that's so cool. The Paralyzer, the Remington new model, not Remington new model, what's it called? The pistol. I forgot what the pistol's called. The revolver. Does that have Remington in the name even? I don't even know if it does. But anyway, that revolver, so good. Love it. It's pretty much just a Python. But I think it reloads all the bullets at once, if I remember correctly, which makes it a lot more fun. It just feels so cool to be on the cowboy map with the cowboy revolver. Really cool gun. Time bomb, time bomb. We've never seen anything like the time bomb. Like time traveling throughout. Like you time travel, you got the Horizon track, you time travel a lot throughout the game, especially in the lore. They time travel just left and right and center. But actually like time traveling to a previous point in your game, that's pretty cool. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. And then use it to get like around infinity in the Easter egg. That's also really cool. Yeah, time bomb's great. All the items and craftables and weapons that they add on this map, great. The perk vulture raid that they added, great. They're great. That's what I'd say about the Frosted Flakes guy. Leroy, great. There's so many like cool additions that are only on this map. Like this map has a lot of signature things, a lot of signature components to it, which I think is great. The chalk, that's another great one. Love the chalk. Also, like the LSAT is a cool concept. We've never had a gun where you can only like go and buy once, and then the floor breaks and you can't get it ever again throughout your game. Like there's not many stuff like that throughout zombies. Makes it really signature, really fun. A tier is quite easy though, and you have the bank, which also makes it really easy. Although you could say that for die rise and transit too. But anyway. Origins. Origin, put that in S tier. The first Easter egg I've ever done. I just lied to you actually. First Easter egg I've ever done is the casual final Reich Easter egg. I forgot my name for a second. But that's not even a real Easter egg. You get guided through that one. My first real Easter egg was Origins. And oh my God, took me 2 months to complete. I started at the beginning of summer, then I finished on the day before school started. School was about to start. I was about to have to go to school every day, not play nearly as much zombies as I have been playing. Also, this was at the end of quarantine too. So, like, I really was about to lose all my zombie time. My zombie time was about to drop significantly. So, I was really scared that I was going to get really bad at Origins because of school. And if I had to complete Origins, it had to be today, the last day before school started. Otherwise, I would just get really bad at it and not complete it for a while. And then I completed it that day. Anyway, that was a great experience. Never forget it. Never forget when I did the Easter egg, watched the cutscene, and then like the game over music played, and it was like the portal in the sky. Oh my God, that made me want to dance with excitement, let me tell you. Anyway, Origins, the actual map itself, not my experiences, are also great. You got the staffs, some of the best and coolest and most unique one weapons ever. So cool. You got the robots, the atmosphere, just the design of the map, so cool. So cool. But is it the best zombies map of all time? No. I'm sorry, but you're about to see really soon Rise and Track's just better. Origins has some annoying things about it, I will say. Mud, for example. Templar zombies taking your power, for example. A few parts of the Easter egg, like on Solo, the part where all the robots are coming and you have to push the button and throw the what's it called? The airstrike, the G strike. I have to stop recording these videos at 2 a.m. I always forget what I'm talking about. Um, anyway, that step on Solo is abysmal. It takes like 20 minutes of just waiting to do. Do not like that step. But other than those two things, and three things, because I said Templar Zombies too, it's just a great map. It's just a great fun time. Great Easter egg. Great, 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 great. So good. Also, there's a lot of good side Easter eggs and a lot of other things you can build besides the staffs. Like you can get the punch, then you get the elemental punch, then you can get the elemental knife if you're a real one, you know how to get the elemental knife. If you don't know how to get the elemental knife, search that up right now. Search up elemental knife. Not right now, not right now. Once you finish my video, search up elemental knife Easter egg, and that's a pretty cool feature on this map. Is it a glitch? Is it not? Who knows? But also you got G strikes. You got the free gun, the MG something something magma collider. Um, you get a free one of those if you use like the Maxis drone. That's another one. If you use the Maxis drone in certain spots, you get that. But music, this is like one of the few maps, one of the first maps I'm gonna say that has like a full soundtrack. I think Mob of the Dead was the first one that actually had like a whole soundtrack for like when you enter certain rooms and when certain parts of the Easter egg and when you do certain things, it'll play a soundtrack. This is one of the first maps that did that, and it's like really cool soundtrack. Matches the map perfectly. You got Shepherd of Fire by Avenged Sevenfold. I'm a big Avenged Sevenfold band. Uh, Not band. Big Avenged Sevenfold fan. Probably my favorite band. One of them for sure. Um, Love them. And this is actually the map. I wouldn't be into Avenged Sevenfold if it wasn't for this map. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, great map. Great, great map all around. Just great, great, great. Also, the introduction of Primus, which is arguably the best crew of all time. Great, great, great. Great all around. Okay, Shadows. Once again, put that in S tier. Above or below Origins, I always like. I'll be in the shower thinking about this. I'll be trying to sleep thinking which one do I like more, Shouts or Origins. And right now I'm gonna have to go for Origins. I like Origins more, but Shadows, great, great map, great map. The crew, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Like, but Easter egg, beast mode, wonder weapon, the layout, the portals that connect the map. Oh, it's so so good. Margwa is probably my favorite boss zombie of all time. I love them, love the design. We got meatballs, we got keepers, introduction of keepers. Oh my God, the Shadow Man, everything other than that last step of the Easter egg that for whatever reason you need four people for, whatever stupid reason you need four people for that. There's so many workarounds. Like you only have to zap um an amount of boxes depending on the players in your game, for example. Or if you're solo, you just get in the car and get out and then you zap the keepers without having to zap any of the boxes. Like there's so many workarounds to make this last step able to do solo. And then you have to do its last step for the Super Easter egg completion and for the cutscene and for the XP. So that just really makes me mad because it's just so easily avoidable, you know? Like there's so many things they could have done for it. But anyway, that is probably the only flaw with this map. Everything else is great, 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 great. Oh my God, there's so much good stuff about this map. I'm just thinking about this map. Such a good map. So good. Um Also you got Widow's Mine. That's really cool. It's the first BO3 map, so introduced Gobblegums technically. Although I guess it might have, did it come out the same day as the Giant? I think so actually. So you could argue that introduced it, but no, but nobody thinks that the Giant on this tier list it came before the Giant. Actually, the Giant's not on this tier list, so never mind. But if its tier list did have a Giant, it would have came before the Giant. This is the first map. This is the first BO3 map. Maybe actually the Giant didn't even come out at launch. Maybe I'm confusing it with like Classified or something. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. Shadows, amazing map. Just good in every aspect except for that last step. But it doesn't excel in some aspects like Origins. Origins excels in side Easter eggs, excels in wonder weapons. Shadows is just good. It's like really good in those things, but doesn't excel like Origins does, which is why it's below it, if that makes sense. But you know what's above both of those maps and every other map on this list? Horizon Drac. Horizon Drac. So, so good. This run, man. This run. Mob of the Dead to 9. Yeah, to 9. Such a good run, man. Oh my God, all those maps. So good. But the Horizon track, probably the best of them all. You're gonna see soon, not my favorite of them all, but probably the best of them all. I think this is the best map. I can't think of a single flaw with this map. Like honestly, I can't. Like other than like when I first played the map, I don't know if I was doing it wrong or if it was glitches, but I remember on the wisp step. Oh, there actually is one glitch. One glitch. Sometimes the wisp, the little visual for it, will not be shown, and you run around to all the spots and you can't see where the wisp is. But that is like the fact that I went to a glitch that only happens sometimes as my only flaw for this map, like that just shows like how perfect it is, you know? It's about as perfect as any zombies map will come, in my opinion. The layout, it's not too big, not too small. It's perfectly designed, in my opinion. You got the top part, it's like a big circle pretty much with a line going through the middle. Like if you think about it like as a blueprint, that's what it is. And then you have the under part too. Oh my God, so good, so good. Such a good layout. The 4 bows, technically 5 bows actually, but 5 bows. Oh great. Oh my God, all the upgrade steps for all of them. Other than a few of the fire bow ones, and some people might argue the void bow, but I think the void bow people thrash on it way too much. Like it is not that hard to make. It is usually the one I make. I think it's probably the one that I make most times. Like it's probably my favorite bow to use. I like it a lot. Like it's not too easy, not too hard. Like the lightning bow, it's just too easy for me. Like if I have lightning bow, I'm not gonna die. And if you are gonna die with it, then you're honestly kind of bad because it's the flipping lightning bow. But anyway, anyway, great, great Easter egg. Also, the first real boss fight, you could count shadows, but I didn't even think about the Easter egg about the boss fight when I was thinking about all the aspects of it. When I was like just ranking it, I whenever I rank these maps, I think about all the aspects that I like about it and I dislike, and the boss fight didn't even come up in my mind until just now. So that kind of shows that like I don't classify it. My point is I don't classify the Shadows boss fight as a real boss fight. Dragon Drac is the first real boss fight, and it's a good one of the best ones. Anyway, Easter egg, story, music, wonder weapons. Oh good. Oh also, actually, my biggest uh thing I dislike about Snap is that they used these new Panzers that shoot the little things that stun you. Like nobody wants those. Give me my Origins Panzers that grab you and scare me a bunch. Like those are so much more fun in my opinion. But anyway, Rise and Track, so good. The most perfect map in my opinion. Zetsubo no Shima, in my opinion, the most overhated map of all time. You're seeing it climb up. It's an A tier map, man. Right there. Maybe even above Moon. Yes, above Moon. I love Zetsubo. Like, I, I just love Zetsubo. I'm just, once again, it's that thing where I'm just thinking of all the things to talk about, and it's just overwhelming my brain. Also, it's really late. So, but anyway, Zetsubo, great map. Great map. Also, you're gonna notice all these maps with solo Easter eggs, solo Blundell Easter eggs. That's like when I go and play zombies, like 9 out of 10 times, I'm gonna want to do an Easter egg. And so these maps pretty much all get extra points because they have solo good Easter eggs. Anyway, Tetsubo no Shima, good Easter egg, pretty good lore, good music again. The Thrashers, people hate them so much, but they're fine, man. Without Thrashers, this map would be too easy, in my opinion. Like, it would be so easy without Thrashers. Thrashers like the one thing keeping it from being like top 10 easiest maps. But the Skull, so good. KT4 is so good. The spider boss fight, I hate spiders. Gotta say, hate spiders. Have arachnophobia. But these spiders, they're chill. They're chill. I don't know why, but I'm just not scared of these spiders. Maybe it's because I can just blast them into smithereens. But and also I can become one of spider bait. That's another thing. That's another one with Easter eggs like Moon, where it's just like kind of there. Like actually, it's not really like Moon. It's not like Moon at all. Spider bait Easter egg. Anyway, I'll get to that later. Um, yeah, the enemies on this map, so good. Weapons, so good. Easter egg, so good. We got 2 boss fights on this map. Spider boss fight kind of underwhelming. Real boss fight also kind of underwhelming. But, they're there. The actual Easter egg itself, A little bit of RNG for the artillery shell, but other than that, really good. Really, really good. The plants, you can do so many things with the plants. I love the plants. Um, yeah, that's about, I think I've covered everything. The way you get pack is pretty unique. We have to find the parts to like drain the water. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a great map. The Marshalls, I love the Marshalls. Yeah, great map. Great map. Okay, then maybe, probably, definitely my number one favorite map of all time, Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi. Oh, I love this map. I love this map so much. Layout, amazing. One of the best layouts in all of zombies. So good. Um, the Easter egg, it's hard. I prefer the harder Easter eggs personally. The harder Easter eggs are more my favorite ones. Hey, I played this game for what, 7 years, which isn't nearly as much as the people who started like World at War. But I played it for a lot. I'm really good at it now. I need a hard Easter egg. Korod Krovi, it's hard. It's not too hard. The boss fight, Nikolai, he can be kind of hard. But if you don't want him to be hard, if you just want to get through it, just throw on Idolize or any other Gobblegum. Pretty much all Gobblegums will cheese Nikolai. All Mega Gobblegums just cheese him. But great Easter egg, great layout. But dual wield the ray gun Mark Freeds. Oh my god, one of my favorite one opens. You just get to run on a map, they're super light. You get to shoot one to kill all the zombies. You shoot the other one to slow them down. Then you shoot the ball with the other one, and it becomes a black hole. Oh my god, such a cool one open. The damage does get kind of bad early on, but other than that, it's just so much fun. Dragon Strikes, Dragon Shield. Dragon Shield, probably my favorite shield of all time. Dragon Strikes, maybe my favorite variation of the Monkey Bomb of all time. Um, what else we got? We got Manglers. Manglers, I think, are one of the best boss zombies. Like, they're not too crazy, as in they'll just like mess you up, just absolutely destroy you. But they're also like they're a pretty big threat. They can snipe you. Their little homing thing can hit you. That's something. Valkyries are all right, not a big deal, but it can be a bit annoying. Um, oh my God, I just remembered the specialist. You get a baby dragon. You get a little dragon that you can send out to kill zombies for you while you just punch them and beat them up with your 115 gauntlet. Like, that is the coolest specialist ever, man. Oh my God. Everything about this map is just so good. What's the flaw? What's the flaw? Let me think of one bad thing about this map. Okay, the challenges. The challenges, some of them are so easy. You can do them with one brain cell, with your eyes closed, hands tied behind your back. They're so easy. And then others, the Flinger one, that's actually the only one I can remember. Oh, the Survive and the Hatchery one. There's a lot of like long, tedious, annoying ones. And those I don't like much. Those I think, are probably the biggest flaw. If I had to think of any bad part about the map, that's what comes to mind, is just the diversity of the challenges, the difficulty scaling, way too much. And especially because they're random, you can either get super easy ones and just complete them all by like round 2, or you can get super hard ones and not even complete them all by like round 80. I mean, you could, you could, but like you're not going to, because the reward is just not worth the risk or the time. Anyway, that's like the only flaw on the map. You got dragons flying around. You get a ride a dragon, a pack a punch. Oh, that's a bit of a flaw, I guess. That's kind of annoying having to see that cutscene every time you go to pack a punch until you get the wings. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, that's another good part. The wings, the hats. Oh my God, so much good stuff about this map. Love this map so much. I love it. I want to go play it like right now. If it wasn't 2 a.m., I'd totally go play a game of it like right now after this video. Anyway, Rev. Probably the weakest Black Ops 3 map. Is it better than Zetsubo? This is another one of those things, one of those competitions I just think about in the shower while I'm trying to sleep, while I'm just like bored and don't know what to think about. It's something to think about. Zetsubo Noshima or Rev. I think I've decided I like Rev a little bit more. Mainly because the content. You got so many ways to play this map. You have so many side Easter eggs. You have just like so many like cool little things about this map. It's just filled to the brim with things to do. But anyway, we'll get to that later. First thing first, We got the layout. Oh my God, it's so cool. So many floating islands in space that you jump between, and then you unlock portals to teleport between them, kind of like shadows. So, so cool. You have like the hub, you have Nocturne Totem as a little hub in the center. Like, oh my God, that's so cool. And then the Easter egg, there's a few bad parts about the Easter egg. There's actually quite a few bad parts about the Easter egg. Um, the main one that comes to mind is already probably in your mind too, the bone step. Oh my God, we just don't need the step. Like, why? Why did they include the bone step? Like, just get it out of here, man. Bone step is so annoying, so tedious. And also, shooting the rocks to upgrade the Apothicon Servant is also kind of tedious, especially because you probably are going to do them back to back. So it's just like one long strain of just tedious things to do, which I don't like. Also, spinning for armies and Apothicon Servant is a little bit of RNG, can be annoying. Um, Also, they should have made also, we'll get to that later. Actually, what I was about to say. But so another bad thing about the Easter egg is the part of the summoning key. The summoning key can glitch like really often. It can just despawn, and then you have to kill yourself to get it to come back. Which on multiplayer isn't a big deal, but on solo, especially if you've already used up all your quick revives, oh my God, it can be so annoying. And also the boss fight, extraordinarily underwhelming. Oh my God, like it's just shadows again, but like a little bit cooler. But oh my God, the boss fight could have been so much cooler, man. Could have been so much cooler. That is like the biggest missed opportunity on this map is the boss fight. But anyway, moving on. Um, yeah, so a very dissected Easter egg. What else we got? The layout, great, really cool. All the different parts of the map, really cool. All the music that plays when you enter the parts of the map, so so cool. Um, just the fact that you're in space and like all these maps are just floating. Oh my God, so cool. You have so many different kinds of enemies, which I've actually heard people say they don't like about the map. You have Furies, Apothicons, Bugs, Margwas. You have three types of Margwas. You have Panzers, Spiders. Oh my God, there's so many enemies on this map. And then there's the normal zombies, of course. But which I like personally. I think it's like a lot of diversity. Adds like a lot to the map, especially because it's every zombies map in one. So like it's gonna have a bunch of stuff in it, you know? It's gonna have a lot of zombie types, lots of different kinds of boss zombies. It's really fitting, I think. Also, side Easter eggs, they're all great. My favorite one, I think everyone's favorite one, the hats. The hats are so cool. All the different hats you can get. Oh my God, they're so cool. They just give you different buffs. The God hat, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I think it's like a keeper hat. No, it's not a keeper hat. I don't know. Everyone just calls it a God hat. The God hat, the God hat is just so so good. It makes this map go from easy to you just can't die. Like you just can't die. Also, the wonder weapons, they did not add any new wonder weapons or even a new specialist. But they brought back two of the coolest ones ever with a not jet gun, thunder gun. If they brought back the jet gun, oh my God, if they brought back the jet gun, that thing would go down to F tier. Anyway, yeah, thunder gun and a Apothicon Servant, so cool. Also, the little Arnie's are one of the best variations of the monkey bomb ever. So cool, and you can upgrade them on the snap too, like you can in Shadows. So so cool. Um, the Ragnaroks, they're personally not my favorite kind of specialist. They are like if I had to choose any that fits the map the most, any previous one before this map, I would probably choose this one. I do this one or the sword, but they're just kind of boring, I think, compared to the other ones. I think what they should have done, they should have made the summoning key a specialist on this map. I think that would have been so cool. And like just it's like at the end of a Easter egg when you have a summoning key, it's just that, except instead of throwing it, you like shoot like a laser beam out of it or something that just kills all the zombies. Like I think that would be cool. It's something I've thought about before, like a lot. That'd be really cool. Um, and then you just pull it out for the end of Easter egg instead of it spawning in for the end of Easter egg, you just use your specialist. But anyway, I've said about all there's needs to be said about this map. Great map, great map. Easter egg, layout, weapons, zombies types, music, atmosphere, all of it. Just phenomenal. Now, this is the part where the voice would just drop on most people that make this tier list. It'd be like, now we got Blood of the Dead. But me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't click off the video, please. Don't click off the video. But oh my God, I love Blood of the Dead. Above Buried, probably. Not above Idris, though. Actually, probably not above Buried. It's above Buried. It's above Buried. And Idris, honestly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't click off the video. Don't click off the video, please. Actually, above Moon, too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I love Blood of the Dead. I'm sorry, but I just love it. And I'm going to justify it all. I said earlier, I like hard maps. This Easter egg is the hardest Easter egg. I think the only other contender is Voyage, and I think this one's harder. I think other than the boss fight, this one's harder in like every way. Also, it's something about migraines and Voyage, so there's that too. But oh my God, I love this map. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you hate this map. I love it. Like I just don't get why people hate it so much. Like, yeah, sure, it is a lot different than Mob of the Dead, but it's not bad. It's good. It's a little too big, I will say. It's quite large, and especially if you're just getting started, and especially if you've never played Mob of the Dead before, I can't imagine you just get lost so easily, I bet. But another big thing people don't like about Snap is you have to look for the shield for the entire Easter egg. Shield holding simulator, like people always say that, but like no, you don't have to use it that much. Especially something nobody ever talks about. If you go up to the fuse boxes that are sparking and hold X if you shield out, or not X, your interact button with your shield out, it just gets fully charged. Then and there, done. And that is such a cool part of the Easter egg. And then you have a challenge where you can do it perkless. I just completed that like a week ago. And oh my God, that was such a fun challenge. Like I had so much fun doing this map perkless. Did I rage a lot? Yeah. Did I get to the boss fight and then died to the little symbol on the ground because I didn't know it insta killed you? Yeah. Did I get extremely mad? Yeah. But it was fun. It's such a fun challenge and it's so hard. Easily like my most impressive zombie achievement, I'd say, is doing this map perkless. So much fun. So much fun. The Easter egg I think is so much fun. I'm sorry. It's such a fun Easter egg. It's hard and it's just nice. It's a challenge. Like if I go back and I play Horizon Drac, it's a fun time. But I'm not gonna feel that satisfaction for beating it. Not even close. I'm gonna be like, yay, I beat Horizon Drac. Let's go, you know? Like it's not gonna be a struggle, like at all. I'm just gonna speed through it, you know? But Blood of the Dead, I'm gonna beat it and I'm gonna feel so satisfied because it was hard and it was fun and it was a long time. It takes like 3 hours. Not free, it takes like two, but still, like it's just gonna feel so much more satisfying than almost any of yes, not almost, than any other Easter egg to complete because it's hard. And that satisfaction just boosts this map a lot too. The lore, oh my God, the lore and atmosphere. You take Mob of the Dead and you make the atmosphere, in my opinion, even cooler with like the fire and all that. Um, and you have like this is probably my favorite atmosphere out of any zombies map, honestly. Blood of the Dead, love it, love it, love it. Um, oops, yeah. The wonder weapons, you just take the already really cool Plunder Gat and Acid Gat, and then you add the Magma Gat, which is even better than both of them. Like, oh my God. The one thing that I do hate about this map, Hell's Retriever. Hell's Retriever, it's not good. It's not good, especially if Wraith Fires have as your alternative. Not good at all. Not good. But the Spork, on the other hand, the Spork, and then the Scalpel, and then the Spork Knife, once you get all the way up, and then Ethereal Razor. I think that's such a cool combination, using the melee weapons with Ethereal Razor. I love doing that. It's so good, so fun. Um, yeah, what else is there to talk about this map? I don't think there's much to talk about. Easter egg. It's not that bad. It's not that tedious. It's not that annoying. It's not shield holding simulator. No, it's fun. It's a fun challenge. And yeah, I'm sorry if you disagree. If you disagree, like genuinely go to the comments and tell me like why. Give me like 5 pointers or not five, free. Give me 3 pointers of why you hate Snap if you are such a hater. I want to know. Like I genuinely want to know. I don't agree if people hate it. Anyway, classified. In my opinion, it's an upgraded 5. You take 5, you make it a bit better. You remove the cast, which is one of the best parts, if not the best part about 5, which is a bit annoying. But other than that, everything's better. The teleporter's better. The pack a punch is so much cooler. You go to Area 51. There's a little Easter egg, which is nice. And also there's the stupid round 150 Easter egg on a game that when it launched, it wasn't even built in a way that you could get to round 150 without your game just crashing, especially on PlayStation 4. Oh my God, the PlayStation 4 blue screen clips of Noah J just like playing and then he goes to blue. Oh my God, those are so funny. He gets so mad. Everyone got so mad when this game first released. Like, I just can't imagine like genuinely trying to do round 150 when this game first released. And also on top of that, the high round strategy to get to 150 is not fun at all. You sit in a corner with a shield and you just throw ray fighters. It's not fun at all. It sucks. But anyway, enough of the bad parts. It's a good map. It's a good map. You take five, take the cool layout. You make the teleporters better. You add a few new rooms. You make the wonder weapon better. The wonder weapon is so much better here. Wonder Weapon is actually like a Wonder Weapon now. It's not just like a Ice Cube shooter. It's a actual like Ice Storm shooter. Really cool, really cool that we did that. What else did we do that made this better? No, no. Oh, there's like the thing where if you survive in Area 51, then it opens up, which is a pretty cool thing to do. Just opening up all of Area 51. Oh, it did that again. That's a fun thing to do. Anyway, that's enough classified. Voyage of Despair. Point. Right there. Right there. It's bad. It's really bad. The Easter egg is a headache. And I bet a lot of you the guys are gonna be saying, "Oh, but Blood of a Dead. How come you like Blood of a Dead, but you hate Voyage of Despair?" Voyage of Despair is so much worse than Blood of a Dead. Like, oh my God, the planets, the clocks, all of it, especially solo without somebody like having to run around a map like that for the clocks and stuff. Oh my God, so tedious, so annoying. Boss fight is like the only redeeming quality of Easter egg. Boss fight is sick. I love the boss fight. So cool, really hard, really cool challenge. Very high adrenaline. Could not say adrenaline there for some reason, but yeah, yeah. The layout pretty abysmal. Um, the atmosphere, bro, being on the Titanic is pretty cool. Gotta say. Also, the crew is chaos, which is one of the most hated crews. Not the biggest fan of chaos. Uh, the elemental zombies, the catalysts, they're there. It's kind of like annoying, honestly. But Kraken's kind of like not the most fun or exciting Wonder Weapon at all. It is pretty good though. Like people say it's really bad, but I think it's pretty good. Um, the Blight Bobbers kind of just like they're all right, they're all right. What's a good part about this map? Let me think. Um, I don't know. I really don't know. The Easter egg, like I said, it is a solo Easter egg and it is a challenge. So it does go not in F tier just because of that. And the layout's all right. And the Kraken, it's all right. Like it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah. So it goes there. On the other hand, nine, nine. Call me German the way I love saying nine. Um, nine. Top of A tier, I think. Better than Mob of the Dead. Ooh. Yeah, I think so personally. Just because of that solo Easter egg. Like I said, solo Easter eggs, solo Blundell Easter eggs, they just make me happy. Yeah. Um, like such a simple but fun layout for this map. It's pretty much just like an X with a circle in the middle, and then you add like two floors to it. Really simple, but really fun. Like it feels a lot smaller than it is because of how simple the layout is. Easter egg, so much fun. No BS steps. Not that I can think of right now, at least. Going from really high reputation or whatever it's called, like having the thumb go really high up to get the jar, and then having to go all the way down to get the poop is kind of annoying. But other than that, I can't think of any bad steps. Oh wait, no, I feel like there's one. I feel like my brain just like thought about of like one really bad one for a second. Oh, there's a bad step here. Which one is the bad step? Let me walk myself through the Easter egg real quick. I don't know. I don't know. There's a bad step though, if I remember correctly. There's like one step that oh yes, the skull, the skull, finding the skull. Oh my God, I've spent like, oh my God, I spent so much time just looking for that little symbol on the skull in the temple, I think is what the room's called. Oh my God, that skull is just so hard to find sometimes. So annoying. Yeah, that's the step that just really grinds my gears. But then I gotta grind the skull once I find it, so that's pretty cool. Uh, but yeah, layout great, Easter egg great, Wonder Weapon a little bit underwhelming. The gladiators pretty cool. The way you get pack pretty cool. Yeah, that's a really cool map. It's a really cool, fun map. Great atmosphere too. Dead of the Night. I don't even know if I can rank this one well. I've only played like 3 games of it. I have done the Easter egg, but I've only played like 2 or 3 games of it. But I liked it. I liked it. I'd say top of B tier. It was pretty fun. Um, the Wonder Weapon, you need to upgrade it a lot. Like you have to upgrade it like 3 separate times. But it's pretty cool. The different effects you get, pretty cool. It's really light too. That's cool. The layout, pretty cool. The atmosphere, really cool. The boss zombies, you got the vampires, you got the werewolf, you got there's one more I'm missing. One more like the Nosferatu. Yeah, all those guys. So cool. So cool. Um, Easter eggs good ish. I'm thinking about it now. Some Easter egg, some steps I don't have them memorized like at all because I only did it once, and like I only tried it like twice because it was pretty easy. So it wasn't one that like I grinded out or anything. Actually, I think I did it first attempt actually with my friends. Yeah, I think so. So I don't have it memorized at all, but I remember a few steps like the scratch marks. I remember really annoying. Oops. But yeah, it's an alright map. It's pretty good. Um, yeah, like I said, layout, atmosphere, boss zombies, wonder weapon, side Easter eggs, pretty good. The crew, a few main Easter egg steps, the amount of parts. Oh my God, that just drags it down, 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 down. Those things are just, oh my God, especially the amount of parts. Like, ain't nobody got time to memorize all that. Nobody. It's like 14 parts or something like that. Each one with like 2 or 3 spawns. Like, oh my God, the parts are crazy. Whoever thought there should be that many parts on this map needs to leave. But yeah, that's an alright map. Crew's also really bad, but that's alright. Ancient Evil, I have not done the Easter egg on this map. I have not done it, but I have done like pretty high rounds of it. I've gotten all the wonder weapons, and it's pretty fun. Gotta say, I think once I do the Easter egg, it will probably go higher, but I'm gonna leave it right there for now. Yeah, I think once I do the Easter egg, it will go maybe even like up to here probably. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's a really cool design, cool atmosphere. The wonder weapons, all the gauntlets, so cool. The layout's pretty good. The skeletons are cool. The Glangus or the Ginganese, whatever his name is, he's pretty cool. Music's pretty cool. The few Easter egg steps that I have done are pretty cool. The shield is really cool. I love the shield. The shield you're getting to throw spears is really cool. Oh, the challenge system that they brought back for Cold War. That challenge, those challenges are really cool. I love those challenges. That's like such a cool feature. Yeah, it's a good map. I don't much to say because I haven't played it much, but yeah. But I have a confession to make. I've never played Alpha Omega and I've never played Tagged or Token. I'm getting to them. Once I beat Ancient Evil, I'll get to them. Like the past 2 years, I've just been working my way through these maps from Knocked all the way up to Forsaken. So I haven't played those 2 maps, but I have played Cold War. I have played quite a few maps on Cold War actually. I've played D Machine, Firebase Sea, and Outbreak. So I will not be reviewing, not be ranking Mauer or the 2 Forsakens. I don't know why there's 2 of them, but yeah, I won't be ranking those. So I'm just gonna pull all those. I haven't played at the end there. Yeah. So next though, we got D Machine. It's pretty good. Actually, it's really good. I like it a lot. Uh, I'll put it top of B. Yeah, I like it a lot. I haven't seen many like D Machine lovers before, but I don't think I've seen a single D Machine hater. Like it's just a good map, you know? Like it's not an amazing, perfect map by no means at all. If somebody said that, I'd call the nearest mental asylum. Sorry. But yeah, whoever thinks that sounds crazy. But it's a good map. Die Shockwave, really cool. All the upgrades for it are pretty cool. The what's his name? The Megaton, whatever his name is. He's really cool. I think it's Megaton, I think is his name. Something like that. But he's really cool. The fact like he's like a big boss, then you kill him, then he splits into two like faster projectile bosses. That's really cool. And he drops good stuff. Um, but yeah, it's a good map. I like it a lot. I like Cold War in general a lot, honestly. I think that Cold War, well, it's nowhere near my favorite zombies game. It's pretty good. I like it. Haven't played it in like a year and a half, so it's been a while since I've touched Cold War. But it's good. D Machine, great map. The best out of three maps I played. Firebase C. Ooh, I do not like Firebase C. You can go there. Not the biggest fan. The Easter egg crashed like 4 times. Like I had to do his thing. It might be the easiest Easter egg, like maybe of all time, past Black Ops 1. But oh my god, it's so easy. But it took me like 4 times, but it kept on crashing at that stupid mimic step. I don't know if it was my internet or what, but whenever I got to that mimic step, which I have heard a lot of glitches do happen in that step, so I'm assuming it is probably related. It's not my internet or whatever because the D machine never crashed when I did that. But anyway, Firebase Easter egg, so easy. So easy. The boss fight, oh my god. Oh my god, you can actually beat it in like 15 seconds with Ring of Fire, probably like 4. And then like Deadshot and all that. You get a good gun, you get a Ray K. Oh my god, you could actually just destroy the boss in just a handful of seconds. But other than that, the rest of Easter egg, I do remember, like I said, I haven't played this game in a while, but I do remember it being pretty fun. I remember like you had to like find like a jar or something with like a Furium in it. That was pretty cool. Like you had to find a real one or like an evil one. I remember that was pretty cool. There was a step where you had to like find the right mimic or something like that. That I remember being pretty cool. You had the one where you had to catch the mimic, the trap. That one was kind of annoying. I'm not playing Pokemon. I'm playing zombies, but you know it's all right. Um, yeah, don't remember much of this map. Just remember it being kind of mid. Reiki is pretty cool. I do like the Reiki a lot. Really cool gun. Feels just like I remember it felt like really good, like just using, like just getting all those headshots. It felt like it's just like a good feeling gun. Even a little ball that it shoots, like the ray gun Mark III. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, it's not the absolute worst, but there's nothing too redeeming about it. Okay, next, last map that I'm gonna rank because it's the most recent map I played. Other than I've played all the Vanguard maps except for Tsushima Numa, which actually I've heard is the best one. So maybe I should play it. Just kidding, April Fools. I'm not gonna play that. um, yeah, all those maps would go in F tier except maybe. Actually, I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna say Archon might go in D tier because it does have an actual Easter egg and it is round based. But no, no, no. It's as good as Mm, just had a stroke. Is it as good as Voyage of Despair? Nope. Nope. And Voyage of Despair is trash. So that says a lot. Vanguard just sorry. I'm not ranking Vanguard right now. I'm ranking Outbreak. Outbreak is really interesting in my opinion. I think this is such an interesting map. Like actually it's such a unique thing, you know, like a one multiple just like huge uh Warzone style maps. Really cool. But it's not like amazing. It's a lot different, but I do prefer my round based, but it is like a really nice change to play from time to time. You also got the vehicles, that's cool. All the objectives are pretty cool. The actual maps themselves do a pretty cool design. Some of them are cool. You got Zoo. I think that Zoo is the coolest one. I like Zoo a lot. I don't even remember the names of everyone. I thought that Zoo was funny. Oh, you have like Armada. That one was pretty cool with the boats. Yeah, it's a cool map. Cool plethora of maps. Cool. It's a cool mode. I think it counts as its own mode. It's not even like a zombies map. It's like its own mode. It's cool. The Legion boss, really hard, which I like. Um, it's really fun. Really big challenge. Like I've done this, it took me so much tries, so many tries to do this Easter egg, but I always made it to a boss fight every single time, and then the boss fight would just mess me up sometimes. But then I used like a first shroud and kind of like cheesed it, and yeah, that was pretty easy after that. Also, you have all the wonder weapons in this. You have like so many boss zombies in this. Yeah, it's cool. You have like the Ordas walking around. Really cool, really cool. I think it goes right there. Yeah. And since that C tier is just so small, I'm gonna move 5 in classified down to there. And just like that, I think this tier list is complete. I mean, it's not. We got those maps, but I would play those. Yeah, got some bangers up here. We got some more bangers in A tier. Unless you're a hater and you hate Blood of the Dead. We got B tier. Pretty good maps too. C tier, starting to fall off a bit. D tier, really starting to fall off. And then F tier, not good. But yeah, I feel like I did Shino Numa a little bit dirty. Let's put it right there. Eh, yeah, no. Let's move. Instead, let's move. It's better than Nuketown, I'd say, just because it has more content than Nuketown. Yeah, yeah, it's better. Um, yeah, I think that's it. That's my ranking. I'll do a slow scroll through them. There you go. This is a long video, wasn't it? It's like an hour almost, I think. Damn, didn't mean for that to happen. But yeah, it was a fun one. This was a fun topic. I love ranking things. And then zombies, that is like the game I'm the most passionate about. I can go on and on about just zombies. I can talk zombies for like hours at a time. Love zombies. And I love these maps. Anyway, that's it. Have a let me think of a good one. Gotta think of a good one for this video. Have a Gorod Krovi level of goodness day. Yeah, yeah, have one of those. Goodbye. That dude's out.